our keynote speaker for this important occasion, Kristock. Nicholas Kristock is a 2013 and 14 graduate of the School of Business Administration and an outstanding example of an admirable and honorable individuals that Oakland University strives to propel towards success. In fact, the quality of his character and aspirations can be summed up in a code that he has embraced to guide his life. Build, empower, serve. Many in the OU community will know Nicholas as a standout member of the men's soccer team who later played the sport on an international level. Others will know him as a result of his ambitious call for support of Fleece and Thank You, the nonprofit organization he founded with the goal of providing a fleece blanket to every sick child on extended stay in a hospital. The enterprise has grown to also provide psychosocial support and programs to support children on their path to wellness. Describing himself as a serial entrepreneur and servant leader, Nicholas also founded the startup company Empathy 313. Established in 2016, the organization creates technology solutions for social impact organizations. In 2018, he founded Crate of Good, a social impact subscription box, and in 2019, he founded Flockets.com, an apparel site that funds microloans for families with children battling cancer. As a member of the startup team for Orange Sky Laundry, the world's first mobile laundry service for the homeless, Nicholas himself lived homeless for a week in Sydney, Australia. As you can see, the depth of his commitment to serve his community is profound, and it bears mentioning that many people can only hope to accomplish in a lifetime what Nicholas has accomplished in just the last 5 years. I know that all of us in the Oakland University community are proud to count Nicholas Kristock among our own, so please help me give him a warm welcome to today's ceremony. Nicholas.
So growing up, I worked pretty hard in grade school, and I got all right grades, but there was always one class that escaped me. It was handwriting. And I tried so hard to get an A in handwriting, and it always just seemed to be a B or B plus. And to make it worse, I have a twin sister who, of course, has perfect handwriting. Always an A plus. And my mom always said, Nick, you get an A in handwriting, I will buy you a Frosty from Wendy's. But I'm not here to talk about my hero's journey through my grade school handwriting classes. My name is Nicholas, and you don't know me, but I know you. It's really important not to pause after a statement like that because it can come off as creepy. But you don't know me, and I know you. A couple months ago, I was invited to speak to the commencement speaker at tonight's ceremony. And gosh, I was honored and grateful. And of course, I told people that I was going to be speaking here tonight. And so you all have been part of my story for the last couple months. The class of 2019 is part of my story. And so I feel like I know you. But again, you don't know me. So I could share details like living homeless for a week in Sydney, Australia for Orange Sky Laundry, or coming back to the United States and starting Fleece and Thank You on a mission to help 30,000 kids get a comfortable blanket for the start of their inpatient stay. Or I could talk to you about starting and running a social impact subscription box called Crate of Good that helps support direct impacts and philanthropy around the world. But honestly, you can find all those things from my good friend Google. Instead, tonight, I bring you a story. Because I know that the chances are high that half of you have already forgotten my name, and the other half will forget my businesses and my name after tonight is gone. So the only chance that I have to make this memorable is if I can get you to feel something. So there's this teacher. His name is Mr. Fredrickson. And on the first day of class, the students walk in, and Mr. Fredrickson says, I'm looking for the most artistic student in the room. And immediately some hands shoot up. And the first hand to shoot up is a young girl named Allison. She says, Allison, come on up. She sits down at a desk in the front of the room. She says, Allison, you're super artistic. Here's a sheet of paper, and in a moment I'm going to give you a pencil. And I want you to draw something unique and amazing. So he hands Allison the sheet of paper, and then he hands her a pencil. It is a brand new, unsharpened, dull pencil. And he quickly turns from Allison back to the students, and he says, I'm now looking for the toughest person in the room. A couple more hands go up. He calls on Brian. Brings Brian up and sits him at a desk. He says, Brian, here's a sheet of paper. I'm going to give you a pencil, and I challenge you to draw something unique and amazing. And he takes a pencil, he snaps it in half, and he hands Brian the broken piece that has the eraser on it. And he quickly turns away from Brian. He says to the students, okay, I'm looking for one more student. I am looking for the quickest, lightning fast student that I have here today. Some more hands go up, and he calls on Chloe. He brings Chloe up to the front. She sits at the desk. He gives her a sheet of paper and a perfectly sharpened pencil. He says, all right, Chloe, don't start yet. I just want you to think about what you're going to draw. So then he goes back over to Allison. He says, guys, do you remember my friend Allison? She is one of the most artistic students I have ever had the privilege to teach. Once upon a time, I gave her a paper and a pencil, and I can't wait to show you what she drew. And he picks up Allison's paper. There's nothing on it. Allison, what happened? Dude, the pencil wasn't sharpened. He sets her paper down and he quickly goes to Brian. He's starting to look flustered. He says, guys, Brian's one of the toughest people I know. I gave him a challenge to draw something unique and amazing. I can't wait to show you what Brian drew. He picks up Brian's paper. There's nothing on it. Brian, what happened? Brian's like, dude, my pencil was broken. Mr. Fredrickson is looking really flustered right now. And he goes over to Chloe. He says, guys, Chloe's quick. She's lightning fast. Chloe, have you thought about what you want to draw? She says, absolutely. He goes, okay, cool. 3, 2, 1, draw, stop. And he picks up her paper. He said, guys, she's so fast, she wasn't able to draw anything in that amount of time. He's looking rattled now. He goes back over to Allison. He says, students, Allison had the ability to draw something unique and amazing. She just didn't have a sharpened pencil. The people that you surround yourself with every day, the things you listen to, the situations you put yourself in, I promise you, will sharpen your pencil. He goes over to Brian. He says, guys, Brian's tough, but his pencil was broken. And students, I promise you, there's going to be days in life, and you've already had them, and there's going to be more to come, where you just feel like you're working with a broken pencil. And you're also going to meet people, and you're going to tell, man, it seems like they're working with a broken pencil. But what if someone came along and offered them a perfectly sharpened pencil? The teacher pulls out a perfectly sharpened pencil. He hands one to Allison. He hands one to Brian. He says, start drawing. He goes over to Chloe. He says, guys, Chloe had the ability to draw something amazing. But she just waited. She didn't do it. And he says, whatever that great idea it is you have in your head, whatever it is that's tugging your heartstrings to go do it. Don't wait. And at the end of the class, he was able to show 3 unique and amazing drawings by Allison, Brian, and Chloe. And so I share all that today to tell you, surround yourself with great people because they will sharpen your pencil. Care a lot about a lot of things. And help someone with a broken pencil fix it. And don't wait to start anything. Go, do, try, and do again. So in the final quarter of my 8th grade year, I got an A- in handwriting. And I got a Frosty from Wendy's. And you know what? Then I went on to go to Oakland University and graduate, where I didn't take handwriting, but I learned a whole heck of a lot more. You guys have done something great tonight. There's one thing I know for sure. You have so many blank pages ahead of you. We all get a pencil. And it is your choice what story you will write with it. Congratulations.